Hey, today I want to walk you through a complete playbook for repurposing your long-form videos into short, bite-sized content that actually performs. This is one of those growth hacks a lot of creators skip, especially when they're starting out. And honestly, it's wild because you can get way more reach without having to film 6 different things. If you want to get serious about social, stick around. I'm going to cover the platforms, the tools we lean on, some pros and cons of each, and then break down our exact process so you can steal it and make it your own. First up, what exactly do I mean by repurposing? At its core, repurposing is taking one long piece of content, like an interview, a podcast, or a long talking head video, and turning that into multiple short clips tailored for TikTok, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, etc. Think of it like this. You shot 1 hour-long interview, and from that single hour, you extract a dozen 30 to 60-second moments, each with its own hook and purpose. That's massively efficient. You put in one session of recording, and you get content for weeks. If content were an equation, repurposing turns one input into 6+ outputs. Why bother? 2 big reasons. 1, each platform has a unique audience. By posting across TikTok, Reels, Shorts, and LinkedIn, you're not just echoing the same people, you're accessing different groups and taste profiles. 2, distribution is the bottleneck for most creators, not ideas. If you can take a single recording and spin it into lots of micro-content, you dramatically increase your chance of someone discovering you. Okay, platforms. Practically any social network is fair game. The main ones: YouTube, TikTok, Instagram Reels, Facebook Reels, and then smaller but important ones like Pinterest, Snapchat, and X or Twitter. You don't need to post everywhere. Pick the ones that match your audience. If your content skews older, prioritize Instagram and Facebook. If it's raw, fast, trend-driven stuff, TikTok is usually where you'll get the spikes. YouTube tends to reward a bit more polished, structured videos. Each platform has different styles that work. TikTok often rewards raw, in-the-moment energy. Instagram sits somewhere between polished and casual. YouTube long-form is where you can be more curated. Knowing what resonates on each platform helps you choose which clips to make and how to edit them. Now, tools. There are a few repurposing platforms out there, and they're getting smarter by the month. One that a lot of people have been using is Opus Clip. It's great as a quick way to auto-generate a bunch of short clips from a long video. You drop in a link or upload a file, and it spits out multiple short options and even scores them by predicted performance. That's super useful for ideation and speed. Downsides: the free tier slaps a watermark, and for more polished posts, you usually need a paid plan. It also struggles a bit with certain formats like full-on vlogs, gaming, or music-heavy videos. But here's where I want to drop something slightly different. Vizard. We use a lot of tools, and Vizard has become our go-to for a few reasons. First, its AI editing is really tuned to find the viral moments. It doesn't just look for loud or fast bits, it actually finds moments with high emotional or informational density and frames them in a way that's ready to post. Second, the auto-scheduling is legit. Set your posting frequency, and Vizard queues and publishes content for you across platforms, which saves a ton of manual posting time. And third, the content calendar, being able to manage, tweak, and publish clips from one dashboard, keeps the whole team on the same page. Compare that to some alternatives. Opus Clip is fast and cheap for one-off clips, but you'll likely need another tool or manual edits to polish and schedule posts. Manual clipping in Premiere or DaVinci gives you control, but burns time. There are also simpler apps that only do trimming or subtitles. They're fine for hobbyists, but not scalable if you want daily output. Vizard sits in a sweet spot of automated smart clipping, scheduling, and a management layer, so teams can actually run daily short-form production without chaos. A few notes on pricing and limits. Opus Clip's cheap plan might be enough if you're testing the waters, but if you want to remove watermarks and scale, you pay up. Vizard has tiered pricing too, but because it combines clipping, scheduling, and a calendar in one place, you often end up spending less on workflow overhead. Also, Vizard handles long interviews and podcasts really well. It's not just for talking head clips. So how does our actual process look? We mostly create interview-style content and a handful of talking heads. Here's the workflow we follow step by step. 1. Record the long-form content. For interviews, make sure audio is clean and encourage guests to say one memorable line per topic. This makes clipping easier. You don't need to be perfect on camera. We prefer real moments. 2. Upload to Vizard. The AI analyzes the entire video, highlights potential viral moments, and creates multiple clip variations. It also suggests hooks and captions, which is huge for quick posting. 3. Quick human pass. Even the best AI needs a human eye. We have editors scan the suggestions, tweak the cuts if needed, and pick thumbnails or text overlays. This is where nuance is added. We punch up hooks or adjust pacing. 4. Set the schedule. Using the auto-schedule and content calendar, we decide frequency and the AI queues the posts. It can post directly to platforms or give us final files to push manually, depending on the channel's API access. 5. Monitor and iterate. After posting, we watch performance and let the AI learn from engagement signals. Clips that do well get reshared in slightly different formats or repackaged as follow-ups. Now, about team. If you're serious about short-form growth, hire at least one editor dedicated to turning long-form into short pieces. This person becomes your conversion engine. You don't need to drain your budget either. There are talented editors overseas on platforms for very reasonable rates. If you don't want the hiring hassle, services will find vetted talent for you, handling the matching and offering guarantees. This service can be great if you'd rather buy time than recruit. A few tips from experience. Create a short brief template for editors so they know your style, name clips clearly with timestamps, and keep a running list of recurring topics or series ideas. That makes batching much easier. Real talk about limitations. No tool is magic. Quick editors are brilliant for ideation and speed, but often need a manual polish to be thumb-stopping. Manual editing gives you total control, but takes time. One integrated system reduces friction more than most tools we've tried. It's especially helpful for creators who have regular long-form content and want to turn that into a reliable stream of shorts without hiring a big team right away. If you're a small creator and you're not repurposing yet, start now. Pick one long video, upload it to a tool, and make a week's worth of shorts from that single source. Post consistently. That's how I saw the channel grow. We scale by making repurposing a habit, not a one-off push. To wrap up, repurposing maximizes your content's reach by exposing it to different audiences across platforms. Tools can get you moving quickly, but if you want a more integrated system that handles viral clip detection, auto-scheduling, and a content calendar in one place, look for that all-in-one solution. Pair that with a dedicated editor, in-house or hired, and you've got a system that can reliably produce daily short-form content while you focus on the creative and growth side. If you found this helpful, do me a favor. Try repurposing one piece of long-form content this week and see what happens. You'll be surprised how much extra reach one recording can generate. I've got other videos that deep dive into hiring editors, building a content calendar, and scaling teams. So if you want links or a follow-up breakdown, say the word and I'll drop them next. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Let's revisit the efficiency gains because this is the core of your future growth strategy. Imagine having a full week of diverse social posts ready before Monday even begins. That peace of mind alone is worth exploring this entire workflow immediately. Remember that platform specificity. What works on a fast-paced platform might need subtle rewording for a more professional network. Your hook needs to be instantaneous, usually within the first 2 seconds of any short-form clip. This is non-negotiable if you want to win the short attention battle online. When evaluating tools, always weigh the cost of the subscription against the cost of your own time saved. If an AI saves you 5 hours of tedious cutting per week, that value multiplies quickly over a year. The true power of these smart tools is in their ability to surface content you might have otherwise missed. Don't just let the AI run solo. Your strategic oversight is what transforms good clips into genuine hits. Think of the human pass as the final quality assurance check before global distribution. Systematizing your post-launch monitoring ensures your next batch of clips is even better informed. Embrace the data because engagement signals are the language the platforms use to promote you. If you are finding success with a certain style of hook, double down on that format immediately. Hiring that dedicated short-form person relieves immense creative pressure from your core content creation. View that hire not as an expense, but as a direct multiplier for every hour you spend recording long-form content. If outsourcing recruitment seems daunting, use the vetted services that pre-match you with proven professionals. Standardizing your briefs makes onboarding new team members instant and error-free. Clear naming conventions for your source files prevent organizational drift as your content library explodes. When you batch, you leverage flow state, which means higher quality output in less overall time. Don't let shiny new tools distract you from the fundamental loop. Record, clip, polish, post, analyze. The biggest risk is letting your best ideas die unused because they were trapped in a long video format. If you only take one thing away, let it be that consistency fueled by repurposing is the ultimate cheat code. Don't just film once a month, film once and publish 30 times. This system is designed for creators who respect their time but demand serious reach. Always be thinking about the micro moment hidden inside your macro content. Test multiple AI tools initially to find the one that aligns best with your specific content flavor. Your growth trajectory is directly proportional to how often you feed the short-form beast. Automate the tedious parts so you can focus entirely on the strategy that drives new subscribers. Never underestimate the power of a well-timed strategic republish of a slightly re-edited clip. Remember that every platform acts as a unique filter, showing your wisdom to a whole new demographic. Make sure your captions are concise and perfectly placed to maximize on-screen reading time. Treat your repurposing workflow as seriously as you treat your initial high-value recording session. The effort you put into distribution now saves you tenfold the effort of trying to restart growth later. Commit to this habit for the next 30 days and watch the discovery metrics respond positively. Your long-form content is an asset, and repurposing is how you unlock its maximum financial and reach potential. Start extracting those value nuggets today because your audience is waiting for them across every feed.